Hi, it's me, it's Meg, and if you're familiar with me on this app, it's probably because I have been posting twin flame content over the past year or so. I want to let you know what's going on in my journey in my space right now so that you understand if you start to notice a shift in what I'm sharing and what I'm creating, you understand the context of that. So you probably know me from the twin flame space. I've been sharing content, medicine that I've gathered from my own personal twin flame journey in this space because I've been guided to, and in an effort to help ground people who are actually experiencing that, and also ground people who maybe aren't experiencing that and think they are because of the series of dumpster fires that is the conversation of New Age spirituality on the internet. But before I started doing this, I worked in entertainment in New York, and I've been performing comedy and music and theater and writing and doing all kinds of things like that at a pretty high caliber as long as I can remember. I was doing comedy professionally. I worked in a number of TV shows, some of which you've heard of. I performed at a number of really cool venues, some of which you've heard of, both comedy by myself, comedy with other people, theater with other people, and music, my own original songs, because I've been writing songs since I was about 14. I learned how to talk through singing. I'm a really, I think, prolific and profound songwriter. People always feel really affected by the music that I share, especially when I'm performing in front of them live. That's a really, really big part of who I am. As I've been showing up in this space, because of the way the algorithm works, you haven't seen those aspects of me really. And to be quite honest, when I look at my soul's journey and my spiritual journey and the journey of me coming into my divine femininity and that creative channel and embodiment, the embodiment of who I am, the twin flame journey and sharing about it here has been such a small piece of it. It's a smaller piece of myself, but it's been this huge life-changing thing, which I think is a perfect metaphor for the twin flame journey itself. All this to say, the twin flame journey as I've experienced it over the past 3 or 4 years has really illuminated all of these pieces of myself and the wounding underneath the masks I had been wearing. The reason why it wasn't sustainable for me to stay in New York and in the industry, even though I had all these really cool opportunities, I turned a bunch down and I got rejected from a few and it just wasn't working, was because I was showing up out of alignment with who I really am. It wasn't honoring who I am and the talents and the gifts that I have and what I'm here to do in the world and what I'm here to create. It's not really important what's going on with my specific divine masculine right now because he's just very chained in his life in a number of ways that I've been freed recently. And I have a number of green lights and I got a book agent and I'm making a record. So I'm still doing this work for the time being, but it's shifting. My focus is shifting and I'm excited to introduce new modalities for the medicine I carry and share. And I thank you for being here and I hope you'll come with me into this next phase.